A lovely good afternoon to you doing the listening or streaming. The program is Periscope on Drumwave Multimedia, where we bring you everything entertaining, everything interesting, and exciting. If you just joined us, the program is Periscope on Drumwave Multimedia. We are streaming live on our social media platforms on YouTube, on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook. Drumwave Multimedia. Okay, so back to the studio, and we've been joined in the studio by our regular pundit. We see an expertise, one of course, Eric Tosca. Big boss, what's up?
I do.
Okay. So just like there's a statement that we got to celebrate what we have to acknowledge that Eric Tosca won an award as an online influencer during the Gourmet Awards celebration. So Tosca, let's throw more light on your awards. So which group or which event organizes the Gourmet Awards?
Okay, so the organizers of the Gourmet Awards, I forgot the name, but Gourmet is a Ghana traditional instrument.
Okay.
The one they play with their legs. Legs, they sit in front of it. It's like the Kufuor Gallon. When you sit on it, it's like
Okay.
Kufuor, then they play.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called Gourmet.
So typically traditional.
Yes, so it is like to signify, it is for the guns. And the
Okay.
award is for Greater Accra Gadangbe.
Okay.
Yeah, so they chose one of their instruments to signify what it represents.
Okay.
That is what Gourmet Awards represent.
Okay.
So it is for people within Greater Accra who are doing well in business, entertainment, and some other fields, sports also.
Okay. So
Yeah.
not just entertainment.
Not just entertainment. So
Okay.
it covers almost every significant discipline in our life.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you being the online influencer, tell us some of your experiences. What goes into the work? A lot of people see you behind, like in front of camera, like you are here today, and other times you're on other platforms. You share or you critique or you give solid commentary on entertainment, business, or showbiz, and so they don't know what you do behind the scenes. So as a social media influencer,
Okay,
we're really
I
pushing
think
that.
I think it is what what has brought me to this stage to whatever you are saying now is observation and research. Is basically these two, and passion also. Well, I knew I had the interest for this thing, so even when I wasn't ready to venture into entertainment full time, as in full time, I make time when I have time to attend when I have time. I attend shows, listen to talk shows, entertainment talk shows, watch the TV shows, the pundits, listen to AM Plus, some places from Plaza FM, then to Xylophone, listen, make sure I don't miss
Okay.
entertainment review with Akwesi Abuaje,
Okay.
follow the trends, read, and then make sure say I am doing what I am supposed to do. That is basically how I started it. So
Okay.
when I started giving my opinion and stuff about it, people actually liked it because one thing people always say is that when I say something, I give reasons, I give points
Yes,
to it,
that reference and point.
reference and points to it. Yes,
Okay. So in a nutshell, the journey has not been easy.
it hasn't.
I like that key words in there. It says observation and research. And so for every individual, especially if you're a young person out there and you have a passion for something, you just don't drive that thing with just passion. I think the last time we reiterated the fact that passion alone doesn't put food on the table.
Yeah.
So the key is observation
Yeah.
and research. So we want to say congratulations on winning
Thank
that
you.
award, and it's a
Thank you.
plus for us here.
Yeah.
Now let's launch into our main discussion, and we know we are in the third month of the year 2022, and here in Ghana we say Ghana month. eat Ghana, wear Ghana, everything is Ghana. Like Charlie, you for be made in Ghana. Do you know right? It's entertainment bit. So anyway, I'm not wearing made in Ghana. You know today. Oh, Tosca, you're also not made in Ghana. Anyway, like the real me is
I'm
made
German.
in Ghana. The real me, I'm an African. I'm a Ghanaian. So forget the clothing and let's talk Ghana month. So we want to really discuss contemporary music versus old timers. I'm sure a lot of times people that are less than 30, let's say even 21, they don't even remember the names of Osibisa. Personally, I even forgotten some of the tracks of Osibisa and
Osa.
Okay. Okay, so that is why we need experts on board. So, Tosca, this is our discussion for the day, and we want to seek or gather some few names in the past, some time ago. We are not looking at the 2000s, we are looking at the 90s, we are looking at the 80s, the 70s. Even if we can launch into the 60s and 50s, we'll be glad. At the end of the day, Ghana is 65 years, and so if we can launch into the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Okay, let's limit ourselves to the 90s. Music then in the 90s and music now. Any artists that we'll talk about in the 90s, they were making names.
I can't. You let me talk about the music genre in
Okay.
general, music journey in general in Ghana. I might jump some years or some seasons out. So representing Ghanaian music, High Life started
Okay.
during the Gold Coast era. It started with the E.T. Mensah's, with the High Life,
Okay.
the original High Life, where they started it with funk music and some this live instrument music. So how it started was that there was a traditional one, like our traditional way, the Germany,
Okay.
yes, cool. Yeah, those ones were there.
Okay.
So those who were able to go to the concerts, the bars during the colonial era were tagged as high living profile people.
Okay.
So
Just like people say high timers.
high timers, yes. So the kind of music that was played there was labeled as high life
Okay.
because of the high living of people who goes there
Okay.
to enjoy that kind of music. So they named it as high life.
Okay.
And that is how it started. That's how high life started. So gradually, then it came to the the late Nana Kwame Ampedu.
Okay. Yeah.
The late Kwame Ampedu, his era.
I think it was quite until recent past when he passed on.
Yes. I think it was last year.
Yeah.
Yes. So Nana Kwame Ampedu era and CK Mans and
Okay.
co.
CK Man. Yeah.
Yeah, it was passed on to their genre. They fused it with our Amponsa, our high life.
Okay.
So they call some Amponsa. Yes.
Okay.
So
Amponsa.
yeah. So you play the tin. They know that this is what you are playing. It's just like now that when you play, boom, somebody play me Bob in hip hop.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
So when they play, they have what they play, and then so it transisted into Burger High Life.
Boga High Life. The name Boga.
Yeah, Burger High Life. So this Burger High Life came about when Ghanaians. So it was within this. Let me go back to the Nana Kwame Ampedu and the CK Mans. So it was within their era. They went to the Nigeria, and then their High Life, and our High Life went to Nigeria.
Okay.
You get it?
Okay. So
Yeah.
Nigeria Boga, Libya
No,
Boga.
yes, but then Nigerians were also doing their folk, they were doing their
Okay.
juju music and everything. But when Ghana's economy became tough within the 83s,
Yeah.
83 honor, and then people went to Nigeria because of our similarity in our living.
Okay.
People went to like Nigeria for better living. Nigeria was doing good then,
Okay.
and then some of our musicians went there. that is how you can yellow CC there for corner. Yes, so they
Money
tried.
Palava.
Yeah, they
Okay.
tried singing like
In the tone of the
Nigerians and everything.
pigeon
Exactly.
English. Okay.
Exactly. So they went there, and then Nigerians also picked our high life,
Okay.
and then they also did yes with the with
No
the,
wonder there's always a contention
yes,
as to who
exactly.
really owns it.
Yeah. Then later they came back. And then the Burger High Life came into existence when some Ghanaian musicians started getting influence from Western music.
Okay.
So funk, you hear no.
Okay.
Oh. It is the
Okay.
beat is not like the regular Nana Pedu High Life song.
Okay.
It is a Western sound. They started
So,
working
so
with
that was when the Lumba Brothers and Coles
exactly.
were
So the
cropping
Lumba
in.
brother, Dada KD, the Nane Champons. Nane Champons is part of Lumba Brothers, right?
Yes.
So them, yes. So they started it. You hear a typical Kojo entry song, reggae influenced.
Okay.
Aqua West that it is a Spanish song.
Okay.
Yes. So it was influenced by the West, and most of them were working with a German producer called Bodo Steiger.
Okay.
Yeah, he's late. He's dead. So he was the one recording the Ofa beats now. Then he'll change it into
To suit
ours.
Okay.
Yes. So from then it came. Then there was in the late 90s. There was a hip life revolution.
Okay.
Yes.
I think then there's dues and things like that.
Exactly, but it was spearheaded by Reggie Rockstone.
Okay.
Yeah. So hip life
The
was
grandpapa.
yeah hip life was then like a fusion of high life and hip hop.
Okay.
But in the early days, it was literally they were literally using hip hop beats but singing in tree on
Okay.
it. So the tree makes it the local side of it.
Okay.
But generally, hip life is recognized as a subgenre under hip hop.
Okay.
But in Ghana, hip life is a genre
Okay.
different from hip hop.
Okay.
Yes. So right from there, then from the hip life era, we kept doing the hip life. Then we move into so the hip life was there together with the high life. Going head to head with it.
Okay.
Then it switched to the Azonto
Okay. I remember Zone 2.
in the early 2010s.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
then it came to the Azontos. About him and Aboda to and things.
Okay. Then I think then people were still in secondary school. Some folks were
Yeah,
still in secondary school. I have to find out whether my producer then had completed school.
yeah. So it moved to the Azonto era. Then the Azonto died quickly. Then our music scene changed in the 2013, 2014, changed into the dancehall era. So even with the dancehall era, it was Azonto fused.
Okay.
At
I
the early
remember.
stages of the dancehall, it was as if in the whole Ghana. If you listen, you can dance Azonto with it perfectly.
Okay.
By a ball, we Mavado and we vibes cartel dance somewhere. You can't dance Azonto with it.
Okay. Yeah.
You get what I'm
yes,
saying?
Yes. Yes.
So it was fused with our Azonto, then decided doing. And then now it has switched from that Azonto to Afrobeat.
Okay. Tosca, let's take your thoughts about the personalities that reign right from the 90s. You started mentioning names, some of the names, as we say, they are legends.
Yeah.
The CK Man,
Yeah.
the Ampedu, may he so rest in peace, and a few others. You did mention the grandpapa.
Uncle Reggie.
Yes, Uncle Reggie. The man is refusing to grow. Big shout out going out to you, grandpapa, wherever you are. We want to know, is he ready to help the under
Like feature upcoming
Yes.
that support. I think with that, I don't think it's something that I can
decide?
say for him. No,
But I
don't.
think there was a
But he has done.
back.
Yeah, he has done. He has done some projects with some upcoming stars
Okay.
and also shown support to some upcoming stars. I've seen him showing support. He has given out his place for upcoming acts to come showcase their talent.
Okay.
What do we call it? Rockstone's office.
Okay.
For some upcoming stars to come
Okay, so
showcase
some
their
people
talent.
are
So
of the view that Reggie Rockstone and Sarkodie, who has an open outlook approach.
it depends.
It depends.
It depends on the times and season. When
Okay.
Reggie started, what Reggie has done is bigger than, I would say, it's bigger than what Sarkodie has done, because Reggie spearheaded the whole genre that brought Sarkodie, Obrafo and Guru, over 100 people. He gave them
Okay.
survivor.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He did something that has given a lot of Ghanaian survivor.
Okay.
Yeah, so that one alone is a very big, is a very big input in our industry that he
Okay.
has done. So if he doesn't hold one artist and says I'm managing this one,
Okay.
indirectly he has done something.
Talking about the grandpapa and the lies giving platforms to the younger ones. We want to look at the similarities. I think there have been instances where there have been feature. You get to know that this person is a dancehall artist, and there are times that they will feature some of these old the crentals and things like that.
Yeah, AB Crenshaw.
Yes.
Yeah, so I this guy did it. Obo did it. AB Crenshaw. Obo has one song with AB Crenshaw.
Okay.
Yes, Obo did it, and then there was a.
Is it a ploy? Is it a strategy to bring them back to
Okay,
the
so
scene?
yes, it is not really a strategy to bring them back to the scene, but then most of one mistake I think the Nana and Pedus did with the Dad Lumbers was not collaborating with them.
Okay.
So it didn't bridge the gap for we know that Lumber songs
Yeah.
more than the Nana and Pedus. And can't share why you don't know.
No.
But when you hear that Lumber song, you know this is that
This is
Lumber.
that is Lumber.
But features and also features keeps you relevant.
Okay.
You get it. So if they had done features from then to now, it would have helped them up to down.
Okay.
But now you see, you know, we can see a Kwesiata who is like 5 years old in the industry doing a song with Sako that is like almost over 10 years.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. They collaborate with themselves easily. You can get a Kwame Eugene working with Stonebwoy, Kwame Eugene working with Samini.
Perhaps I'm just looking at it. The avenue studios, readily accessible studios.
Yeah.
No, looking back then in the 90s to now, I'm sure then going to the studio cost, because how many studios were even there?
Yeah. It could be a factor, though. But then I'm sure they met at shows, they met on road tours and everything. But they could have done something.
Okay, so they could have done something.
They could have done something.
We almost join our conversation, bringing our conversation to a close. And the program is Periscope on Drumwave Multimedia. And today, for our main discussion, we are looking at Ghana Month, the month of March. And today we are discussing contemporary music versus old timers. And Tosca has been throwing more light on the genres of music, right from the early 90s through to the 2000s and late 2000s as it stand. And we've been looking at the similarities, we've been looking at the genres, we've been looking at some of the artists. Tosca, to your final comment about contemporary music versus old timers, what can we do so that the old timers, the music then in the past, there's this thing that our parents used to say, that the lyrics then are very relevant.
Yeah, okay, so what we can do now is, I think they should allow these young folks to pick up some of these old songs and remake it. Like Calvin Boy, when you many.
Okay.
I think it's an Ohiniwa Kisi song.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
and what Akwawa did with his dad.
Okay.
Arechiche.
Akwaboah, he has the.
Yeah, so they should allow these young folks, or the young folks should do the if anything, copyright clearance and everything. Yes, so music sampling, you clear everything.
At the end
If
of
you
the
have
day,
to pay for it, then do make the hit out of it.
At the end of the day, we
Because-
say that the elder, if has nothing at all, has has come long,
Yeah.
which translates into chi abache. But my people are saying we don't have abache, it is abache. And so, yeah, so that is it. Okay, so Tosca came in to help us throw more light on contemporary music versus old timers. I'm sure my producer will drop something from the old timers. Anyway, I really know the recent past, the DLs and the Kodwin cheese and the Ophorian Princess and a
Yeah.
few of them. Once a
Yeah.
while, I think during our trends we did mention J Double Ambule. So
Yeah.
Bisiana has the BB share ho, it doesn't know share ho
Yeah,
rado. So that so on that note, we are drawing the curtains. Please subscribe to our channels and don't forget to recommend for a friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend to always tune in to Drumwave Multimedia this and every Saturday for Periscope. I am Emmanuel Ashes and my producer has been KAD Kwesiasare Dixon Card. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.